They eventually made it after nearly 5 months of waiting, and it was a very historic day. Pay close attention, this video is time sensitive. Last but not least, after much anticipation, the Ethereum ETF was finally greenlit. When we go back to 2023, we can see that historic shifts towards crypto ETFs, led by Bitcoin, were taking place. Some investment firms like BlackRock have already asked the SEC to establish the first Bitcoin exchange-traded fund. Staying informed was made easy, because we were bombarded with news and updates regarding the procedure. Shiba Inu is currently preparing for yet another price surge. Recall the one in March when its price jumped threefold in a few days? Well, a pattern that is rather similar may now be observed. Following the January approval of the Bitcoin ETF, these same firms wasted no time in submitting requests for the establishment of an Ethereum ETF, keeping everyone in the loop. Everything changed in January, and now, nearly 6 months later, there's still no word. Uncertainty and speculation were sparked by the protracted quiet. The SEC's careful stance on cryptocurrency laws only served to heighten the skepticism. Some speculated that the differences between Ethereum and Bitcoin, with their inherent complexity and special difficulties, could have played a role. Furthermore, the overall regulatory landscape surrounding cryptocurrencies remained uncertain, reinforcing the doubt. But many people still thought the Ethereum ETF was dead in the water. After reading all that, a new world had emerged. We know from working with Bitcoin that Shiba Inu is extremely vulnerable to fluctuations in exchange-traded funds ETFs. So although Ethereum saw a small decline, Shiba Inu took a greater hit. Now that the SEC has made its historic ruling, the whole Bitcoin industry is rejoicing. Obviously, Ethereum's dump has sent prices tumbling for other cryptocurrencies, therefore the situation on the charts is red. Just as I foretold in my earlier videos, this is happening, and it's the same pattern that surfaced when Bitcoin ETFs were legalized in the US and Hong Kong. This recent decline in Ethereum price might be the result of a sell the news scenario, in which investors who had previously purchased Ethereum in anticipation of the approval are now unloading their holdings in order to cash out. Similar to what happened with Bitcoin, we should expect to see a recovery and eventually an increase in price, maybe reaching new all-time highs. Get in on the impending approval news, unload when it's approved, and then watch the price slowly go up afterwards. It was almost inevitable that Ethereum would have a similar fate, with a precipitous decline in value followed by a gradual rebound and subsequent ascent. For instance, the approval of the US Bitcoin ETF initially caused a price fall, yet it eventually led to massive gains, reaching new all-time highs. However, this turnaround was not instantaneous. Markets for Ethereum-based exchange-traded funds ETFs upon approval. Substantial price swings occur when a cryptocurrency becomes more widely accepted and attracts more investors. Crypto enthusiasts are so eagerly anticipating the announcement of the next digital asset to receive a product similar to this one. Take this into consideration. People begin to wonder what the company will do next whenever a new technical device is released and gets popular. They start talking about the possibilities and get really excited. Similar to how when a popular cryptocurrency like Ethereum gets approval for an ETF, investors and enthusiasts start thinking about other coins that have potential and wonder which one will be the next to get a similar boon. It boils down to being ready to seize the next great chance when it presents itself. Interestingly, the Shiba Inu surroundings has been brought up by Shushir Kusuma, the fundamental inventor of the pseudonymous. Kusuma wondered if the simultaneous approval of many Ethereum ETFs might open the door for a Shiba Inu ETF to be approved as well. Why shouldn't Shiba Inu be able to authorize a spot-based ETF? Ethereum can. Now we have to wonder if Shiba Inu could also get the same green light from the SEC if issuers were to apply for it. Kusuma did not provide an explicit answer, but he did encourage his audience to voice their thoughts. This suggests that even among Shiba Inu owners, there is a lot of speculation and interest regarding the future of their beloved cryptocurrency. This is something that you need to know. Shiba Inu has not been linked to the classification of Bitcoin assets as securities in any of the various lawsuits it has brought against crypto businesses, even though the SEC has a history of doing just that. This is crucial, particularly in light of the possibility of a Shiba Inu exchange-traded fund. Additionally, not a single asset manager has, despite the best efforts of the Shiba Inu community. The petition has amassed thousands of signatures, but Grayscale is still unconvinced. But the Shiba Inu community isn't giving up on the petition just yet. They're hoping that asset managers will take notice if they get enough signatures. The Shiba Inu ETF is something that Grayscale has expressed interest in pursuing. Kusuma has stated that for the time being he will be focusing on future projects involving Shiba Inu. This is a smart move because it implies that the Inu Shiba environment is getting some exciting new features, even though Kusuma was vague about the details. Because of his dedication, the Inu people may soon see developments that improve their lives. Kusuma spent some time thanking the Ethereum community for green lighting the spot-based ETF offerings. Shows that people in the cryptocurrency community are friendly and respectful to one another, showing that they can still celebrate and acknowledge each other's successes despite their separate projects. Also, the official Shiba Inu ecosystem account congratulated the Ethereum group on the ETF green light. They said it was a huge win for the cryptocurrency business as a whole and for the Shiba Inu community specifically. Additionally, the handle emphasized how this permission may result in Shiba Inu investors having more access to financial services, so that Ethereum ETFs can facilitate their entry into the cryptocurrency market. It brings to mind the events that followed the US adoption of the Bitcoin ETF when the cryptocurrency market initially witnessed massive influxes of capital, in addition to attracting new investors into the cryptocurrency market as a whole. The Bitcoin ETF saw daily inflows of hundreds of millions of dollars. The price of Shiba Inu skyrocketed in early March, and this surge in demand was a contributing element. Is it possible that a similar outcome may occur? In addition to the Ethereum ETF's green light, the Shiba Inu account brought attention to the synergy between the Shiba Inu and Ethereum communities, praising their joint efforts to improve the cryptocurrency industry. It's fascinating to see how communities can unite, with everyone working on their own interests and objectives, but ultimately succeeding because of the support and cooperation of one another. While this is happening, the Shiba Inu can reap even greater rewards from greater cooperation and advancements in the Bitcoin industry. The forthcoming 2024 Blockchain Futuristic Conference in Toronto will have the ecosystem team as a major title sponsor. Please be informed that Shiba Inu will be exhibiting their environment projects at the conference in a specially designated booth. The goal here is likely to raise consciousness about the significance of Shiram and the Shiba breed as a whole. This is fantastic news for the Inu ecosystem and demonstrates the team's proactive approach to project promotion and community engagement. Having said that, how do you feel about the remark? Underneath this, the film concludes. Please select one of the videos displayed on the screen to watch more. It would be my pleasure to hear what you have to say. Please like and comment on the video if you enjoyed it. Doing so will help me with YouTube's algorithm. Sharing this article with as many people as possible is another great way to help get the word out.